You are listening to The Joyce Aldrich Show at CHAJ 1610 AM. La voz de la comunidad, Toronto.
Hay unos ojos que si me miran hacen que mi alma tiemble de amor. Son unos ojos tan primorosos, ojos más lindos no he visto yo. Hay quien pudiera mirar en ellos, hay quien pudiera besarlos más, gozando siempre de sus destellos y no olvidarlos nunca jamás. Hay quien dice que no te quiero, que no te adoro con frenesí, y yo les digo que mienten, que hasta la vida daría por ti.
And that's the beautiful Rosita Stone. And that was, of course, La Maga del Alma. And I have Rosita in studio with me tonight, as I mentioned before. Her and Ori Dagan. What a great night of music. I'm so happy you were able to come in. You and Romeo.
Oh, yes, my little Cuban man.
Yeah.
My little Cuban man.
Absolutely. It's her little puppy. And he's from Cuba.
Yes,
to
he is.
Cuba. Yeah, he was a rescue?
Yes.
Oh, he's wonderful. He's your puppy. Anyway, Rosita, you have been doing some amazing music throughout your career. This year, though, oh my goodness, you were showcased at the Latin Grammys for 2022.
Yes, at the Latin Grammy Conference.
You
yes.
were,
great.
and you won
Yeah,
Academia Award for Best Latin Video.
I did.
Considered a masterpiece, may I just say, by
wow.
producers including Dennis Nevis, who's been involved for productions for J-Lo, Shakira, Thalia, Celia, and more. It's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. And it blew me away. But not that you won it, but it's so deserved. You are such an amazing.
Thank you so
performer.
much.
Yeah, right. So so this is the thing, and they said it was a stunning follow-up to your #1 charting single, Love to the World. We're going to be playing both of those songs tonight.
Excellent.
Of course. And you're also going to be playing live at some point here in the third section of this third segment of this program. But
perfect.
You are charting internationally on so many radio stations, and you're also your music has been in
Yes, it's been in some
movies,
synchronized to some films.
Yes,
yes, definitely.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's yeah,
It's a lot of work.
it's a lot. I can't. There's so much to talk about because you have done so much. And so what we're going to do here, I'd like to play a lot more of your music. This segment, I want to play "Love to the World"
Okay.
because that was your because that was your that was
Love it.
such a big
Yeah.
hit. This is "Love to the World." What is your philosophy here? Why did you write this?
Because, well, there are many reasons, and there's a lot of there's a lot of hardships going on in the world. Obviously, there's
Yeah.
a lot of problems and suffering, and I wanted to do, and I've been through my own sufferings, and I wanted to write
Yeah.
something that would give back and just, something that would cross borders and barriers and include a lot of people, so we can all feel like we're all human and we're all going through this. We're all on this boat together, or whatever you want to call this star.
Right. Yeah.
And if there's even one person we have in our life that we can count on, even one,
Yeah.
that is so special.
That's true. My grandfather always said, if you have one good friend, count yourself a rich person.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, one good friend. Yeah, and that's very important. So this is "Love to the World" from that was from 2021
2021, 2022.
to
Yeah.
So this is a new release, but
Yes.
fairly new release.
Yes, a year ago.
A year ago, and you're just rising up so fast, a rising star.
We'll talk about the work behind it after.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. Well, let's hear it, and then after we hear it, then we'll talk about it. "Love to the World" from "Love to the World."
Walk the mile on the road, felt the pain we've overcome. Do our best, we're not perfect in this life, baby. You make it worth it. You're like an angel, you never let me fall. You know just how to bring me back to love, back to love. Girl to boy, boy to girl, we are born, bringing love into the world. Boy to boy, girl to girl, we're bringing love into the world. La la to the world. I was lost, I was damaged. Found my voice, found my balance. Break the rules, they can't change you. This is how we were made. You're amazing. You're like an angel, you never let me fall. You know just how to bring me back to love, back to love. Girl to boy, boy to girl, we are born, bringing love into the world. Boy to boy, girl to girl, we're bringing love into the world. La la, la la, bringing love into the world. La la, la la, bringing love into the world. Unified, it's gonna save me. La la, la la, unify, I'm gonna save me. La la la, girl to boy, boy to girl, we are born.
Rosita Stone. That's Rosita Stone. Miley Cyrus. I'm so mixed up. Sally Myris, you just move on over. You see, you got me so mixed up. Listen, Miley Cyrus, you just move on over because here's Rosita Stone. That is so beautiful.
Thank you so
much.
But
it's got that sound. Mm-hmm. It's way up there.
You know,
Sally Myris. I got to go home.
I wrote the melody, the lyrics, everything. The vocal was produced here. I produced it with Dennis Nieves here in Toronto. He's originally from Miami, but he's here. And then we sent the vocals to Chris Flores, who's a really prominent Mexican producer.
Yes.
Whose dad is actually in Los Lobos. Uh-huh. So he's in
Wow.
LA, and he's worked with Rihanna and Black Eyed Peas, and all sorts of people. And so he mixed the song in LA. So it was, it was from here to LA, from LA to New York,
from New York to LA,
from Toronto to LA. So yeah, and it was just magic the way it happened. So.
And you're really Canadian and Ukrainian and Mexican descent as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So you got Mexican and Ukrainian.
Yes, Ukrainian.
Yeah. And your music, oh my goodness, it has been heard all over the world. It's charting #1. It's award winning.
Yeah. Well, I worked really hard to get. You see, I've been self-managed my whole life with help.
Well,
I've had
here and there.
I've had a lot of help from Juan Carlos Cordero. I want to give a shout out to him on air. He's been my consultant along the way, and it's a lot of work. I mean, I hit the ground running in the morning. I get up and there's always something to do.
Yeah,
always, because there's so many facets and aspects to do everything. There's wearing 10 hats. The production of it is one thing, and for me, the production of the videos and the music, that's the easy part. And then the marketing, the promotion, and all the rest of it. That's very time consuming. So it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot.
And it's just finding ways to get it out, because things are very different than what they were before.
It's not like it used to be where you're signed to a label. Those days are over.
It's totally over. So, I mean, back in, decades ago, or if you heard a song, like decades ago, if a person heard a song, the only way they could hear it again is either to buy the physical copy or to listen to the radio.
Exactly.
So once music was digitized, it changed everything, right?
Yeah.
It changed the income streams for artists, and it's a whole thing. And now, all these years later, we're seeing what's going on. So it's really, you have to really find interesting ways to get the music out there, and just go. You can't just sit back. Or that's how I am.
Well, that's
always
what
finding ways.
Well, that's what musicians are having to do now. They're doing everything. They're doing their artwork. They're doing their promotion. Their marketing.
Everything.
They're hiring and they're musicians. They're booking their studio time. Everything. It's a big deal. And then to have people who can actually help you. That's hard to come by, because it just doesn't seem that there are enough people with the expertise that you need out there, because everybody it seems scattered now.
It does. Well, if someone can do a better job than I'm doing, then they can,
Rosita Stone.
like they want to join the team, or say they're my managers. I've had people out there saying that they're my manager and this and that, but if they can do a better job than what I'm doing, they can get that title.
Well,
until then, I'm, I just I work with people.
Yes, networking is important.
Networking and consultants and things like that. But mainly, I'm just going and going.
And recently you had a beautiful spread in Biz Fashion magazine with a front cover. This is beautiful.
Front cover, and it was going to be a 10-page spread, and I counted. I think it's 14.
Oh wow! They
pages.
Couldn't get enough of you. The photos are beautiful.
Thank
Everything
you.
is in. It's gorgeous. So people, you have to go look at Biz Fashion magazine. That was
Yes.
which edition again?
The 60th edition.
60th,
And it's we're having a big party to celebrate that with in conjunction with the Toronto Independent Film Festival in September. So
Fabulous.
Biz Fashion, yes, I styled myself.
You did all
And,
that?
Well, my hair, the front cover was my dress.
Yeah, you
that
didn't have a stylist?
I made that dress.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
And I had a makeup artist, but the styling of my, for the front cover, that was me. And I art directed it as well. So all the shots and me getting on the piano, that was the big thing. When they asked me to do it, to be on the cover, the first thing I said is I have to lay on a grand piano. So they were like, "Okay, Rosita, we're gonna
whatever you want.
We're
Rosita,
gonna figure
fine.
this out." So we found the situation. I did it, and it was
It's fabulous.
Careful.
I had no idea you styled yourself. Fabulous, beautiful job. We're going to go to commercial. Come
Okay.
back with "Hold My Heart."
Oh yeah, that isn't out yet. That's about to come out.
Yes,
it's
I know.
Unreleased, so we're
I
going to
know
hear
it's
it here.
unreleased. I
can't
know. I know.
wait.
You did send it to me, and I
Yes.
figured I need to.
Yes,
we're
play
gonna,
it.
We're going to set this up after, but we'll set it up just before we play it. How's that? We come back out.
Yes.
We just have a couple of seconds of commercials. So,
Great.
One moment, please. If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to CHHJ 1610 AM. It's the Joyce Aldrich Show, and it's 8:17 and 25 degrees in Toronto. And I'm here with Rosita Stone, and we're going to be playing not yet released song called "Hold My Heart." And so we'll hold our breath.
Oh,
I'm so excited. When is this being released? It's tomorrow,
released,
isn't it?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah,
next week.
so-
I thought it was the 17th,
Yes,
so I
yes,
thought,
so-
the 16th,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it'll be just one
I
day.
know. So, in a few days. So a few days away, and I love this song. I write everything on the piano, almost 99%.
Well, the piano and you are fused.
Yes, we are fused. And I wrote this, and I brought it to Dennis Nieves, and he's like, "Girl, we got to get this down." So we produced it together. He's the main producer, and I'm co-producing it. So because I always produce everything I do. I never just give the power to anybody. But Dennis is the kind of guy that I can say, "Hey," and that I could actually allow him to produce one of my songs because I know how good he is and what he's going to do. But I always have a co-production credit in there because I'm always,
Well, sure.
and with other people, it depends, but I produce most of my music.
Absolutely.
It's really
So
important. I can't wait.
we're going to play "Hold My Heart." This is a radio debut pre-release. So next week you have an actual date that is going to be released on?
So
or?
Monday.
Monday.
I'm going to get this all over the radio as far as I can get it because,
Absolutely.
fun song.
This is exciting. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I'm trembling here. Okay, this is "Hold
Yes.
My Heart."
Woo.
Rosita Stone.
Baby, you're so full of lies. You don't have to apologize. Come on, baby, smile, let go for a while. Elevate, elevate. Baby, don't be full of doubt. 'Cause love is what it's all about. So come on, baby, smile, let's dream for a while. Wide awake, wide awake. I love it when you hold my heart. There ain't no better place to start. It's like we'll never ever gonna fall apart. I love it when you hold my heart, hey, hey. On that feeling, we know love is all we'll ever needed. On that feeling, we know love is all we'll ever needed. Baby, look above the clouds. Life is what it's all about. So come on, baby, shine. It's your time. Celebrate, celebrate. I love it when you hold my heart. There ain't no better place to start. It's like we'll never ever gonna fall apart. I love it when you hold my heart, hey, hey. On that feeling, we know love is all we'll ever needed. On that feeling,
Wow, Rosita, hold my heart. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that I took some video of you dancing and singing along with that music, because one day I'll be able to say, you know what? Rosita Stone was in my studio at CHHA 1610 AM before this song was released. And oh my gosh. I have it.
Wow. And Dancing with Romeo here, when I hear it, I just can't help but dance. That's a whole...
Romeo is her dog.
The whole point of the song was to get people to jump up and feel good.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Thank
just
you.
Fabulous. And again, with Sally Myris, I wonder how we can change Pink's name around. No, but it's all in that feel, and also the J-Lo feel. And this is a song that you don't have to pitch to anybody else to sing. You are a star on your own.
Thank you. I've a couple of people have heard it said it reminds them of Dua Lipa. Some people said Madonna, because it's got that little bit of that beat.
Yeah.
So it's in there, but it's still unique. I'm a
Yes.
unique person. I don't try to
You are
copy
unique.
anybody.
No.
I really don't.
And this is the thing. What was it that your producer Dennis says, that he doesn't think there's anything like this in Latin music anywhere. This
Right.
is unique to Latin music. What you are doing with your pop music, with your Latin music, and that's incredible.
Thank you.
To bring a new sound
Thank
nowadays,
you.
because it's not easy to do.
No, I don't put any limits on myself.
No.
And I just, there's no limits, and I don't live in a box of this is the genre I need to be in. Every song that I do has its own genre. Because people have asked me for so long, what box are you in? What genre are you in? And I've never been able to answer that question.
No. Well,
because
so
I
many
do.
mediums,
it depends
genres.
It depends what the song needs. It depends, what the song needs.
Exactly. It's like if you're
Right.
doing a painting or a piece of artwork,
Exactly.
what does it need?
Right.
You use whatever materials
Right.
work. So we're going to be playing when we come back from break. We can go to break really fast because we're having so much fun. Time flies. Luz Estela, which was the award-winning Grammy video, which I watched, and your Romeo is in this video.
Oh, he's
too.
in
He's
there.
so sweet. What a beautifully photographed, filmed video.
Thank you.
It really is. I was looking at it, I see. It breathes. It actually
really
has
does.
a breath.
It does.
It's beautiful.
There
Cinematographically?
Kevin Moore, DNA Cinema. He is
Uh-huh.
amazing. It was just the two of us.
Yeah.
It was just the two of us.
Really?
And we were shooting something else, and I happened to have the song on me to do a playback on.
Uh-huh.
So we did it it was totally off the cuff, not even planned that day.
Right.
And like inside the studio, I was doing something else, and the piano was still there. And we had an hour. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have the song for playback. So I started dancing and stuff, and oh my gosh, and I happened to have the long skirt in the car, and I happened to just have, and it was just off the cuff, because I'm the kind of person that I throw away the script and I drive people nuts.
You're not overproduced ever.
I throw away the script and I just do in the moment. So that was so in the moment. And then the cliff part, I found the cliff area.
I was wondering about that. Where was that?
That's in Durham region, actually.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And I found this one, but I think that point already.
It's a point.
Yeah.
Did it fall down already?
It might have, because it was almost. So I went out there and we shot that, and it just, and he was testing out the drone, so it was really, really organic, and it was just the two of us.
Beautiful.
And just sort of, just capturing it, because the song, it breathes so much.
His sweeping camera motion with the drone, he captured you beautifully.
Absolutely.
And the fluidity of it.
Absolutely.
From scene to scene, it is a thing of beauty. I can see why you won Best Video.
Thank you.
The
And
Latin Grammys. Fantastic.
Also, the song produced, there's a whole, I did the vocals and the piano with Jerry Mark, who's passed away since.
I'm
here
sorry.
in just outside of Toronto. He won all sorts of awards for the Dirty Dancing soundtrack and things like that. He passed away. He was my number one fan. I recorded so many songs, like a library of 200 songs with him. Huh. So he was already gone by the time the song came out. And then
What a shame.
and then in Orlando with another producer down there, I was down there and we added some things. His name is Sam Fisher, and he's worked with, he had a number one with Daddy Yankee.
Oh,
Daddy Yankee's
okay.
first number one was with
yeah.
him. And he's worked with, Lady Gaga and all that. And so he added, we were there, I was in a studio, and he's like, oh, we should, add a few strings. And, and it was, we added that and just to bring it up because I didn't want too much stuff on it. And then that was just the reference mix. It was never properly like mix, but I'm so like out of the box that I just took that reference mix and used it, mastered it with Peter Moore, who's worked with
Fabulous.
Roger Waters from Pink Floyd and all these people. He's here, and it just turned out great. So why remix it? And why he was a little annoyed with me. He said that's the reference mix. That's not the final mix. And I was like, whoops.
Well, I like it, she said. It suits me just fine.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
Rosita, this is what I love about you. You are a gypsy bohemian.
Yeah, I am.
And I love it. So we're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to listen to Luz Estelar, the beautiful, beautiful song we just talked about and set up, and fantastic. Right after this with Rosita Stone. Just so nice having you in studio.
I love being here.
CHHA 1610 AM. You are listening to The Joyce Aldrich Show at CHHA 1610 AM. La voz de la comunidad, Toronto.
Estamos vivos, carne y hueso de anhelo, como una flor que llega hacia el sol. Tu sonrisa me cura y brillas como un rayo de luces de ver. Mi vida no lloré, mi vida no lloré, no te preocupes, porque el corazón nunca muere.
That's Luz Estela. That's Rosita Stone, and that's going to go up, 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 up in the charts. And you've charted #1 in over 10 countries. FM 20. My God, this is an old. You got to update your website, girl.
Oh gosh.
So yeah. So in Miami, in Spain, in Venezuela, Chile, Peru. For those who are listening here,
Colombia.
Ecuador, everywhere.
Costa Rica, Paraguay.
Everywhere. Fantastic. Bolivia, Paraguay, Honduras. Oh my gosh. And of course in Mexico and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico and Colombia. Everywhere. You are being heard, and you're going to be heard even more. And for people to go, and I want you to see this beautiful video. It's on YouTube.
Yes.
And just look under Rosita Stone. And
Rosita Stone Worldwide.
Worldwide,
on YouTube, and Luz Estelar. Yes.
Luz Estelar.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank
so we got a real treat. You're going to play live in studio, so I can also brag about this. So it's all good. So what are you going to play for us, Rosita?
Oh, geez. I'm going to play a song called The Best Part, but I'm going to do it in Spanish. Yeah.
And such a passionate performer you are. If anyone ever gets a chance to see Rosita in performance, the most beautiful thing you ever want to see. Passionate, beautiful performer. So we're going to listen now to again.
Yeah, El Parte Mejor.
El Parte Mejor. Okay, Rosita Stone.
Tú no sabes cuando me abrazas y me besas lo más dulce y no cambia si fuera la manera. Si tuvieras que eres tú, eres el café que yo necesito, eres mi sol de llevar en la lluvia, entrégate a mí a los dos. Solo quiero ver lo hermoso que eres. Sabe que lo veo, eres un ángel. Donde vas yo sigo, no importa lo lejos. Si la vida es una movie, tú eres el parte mejor. El parte mejor. Well, you don't know, baby, when you touch me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change if I hit it my way. You will see that you are. You're the one when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the tide I know to take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see, I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Ooh, hey.
Beautiful, Rosita. My gosh. Thank you for bringing your piano in.
Just off the cuff.
Off the cuff,
Off
yeah.
the cuff. That's how I like it. Just, just launch into something and not, I kind of like the excitement and not really knowing what's going to happen. It's really edgy. I'm edgy that way, and I drive people crazy.
No, but you really get into your singing. And I was thinking about Luz Estelar again because, when you said it wasn't the complete, the final version. But you know what?
It was a reference mix.
Reference.
We got the sound so the way we wanted. Okay, let's print that, and then let's listen to it later. And
reference.
Okay,
reference mix. Exactly. But the thing is, though, an artist knows when the painting is done.
Exactly.
You say, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't need to refer this anymore. This is done. Let it dry.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
You got it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So that is a beautiful song. We have time for, another one more.
All
yeah,
right. Okay.
We've got 5 minutes.
All right.
So that's
Okay,
good.
here we go.
Yeah, what are you going to play?
Decidea por fin. That's also a video I put out. Decidea por fin, a song. It's this is a piano version. It's different. It's got a
different vibe.
Yeah, and on the recorded, produced video is reggaeton. This is how it started.
Yeah. Okay.
Ay, decide ya por fin, no puedo vivir así, quiero vivir sin dolor, nada importaba ya, hoy te necesito más, no pensé enamorarme así. Tienes que escoger, una tendrá que perder. Es ella o soy yo quien ganará tu amor. Tienes que escoger, una tendrá que perder. Es ella o soy yo quien ganará tu amor. Ay, decide ya por fin, no puedo seguir así, y oscuro es mi vida así, color, nada prosperaba ya, hoy te necesito más, no pensé enamorarme así. Tienes que escoger, una tendrá que perder. Es ella o soy yo quien ganará tu amor. Tienes que escoger, una tendrá que perder. Es ella o soy yo quien ganará tu amor. Baby, don't you let it Tienes que escoger, una tendrá que perder. Es ella o soy yo quien ganará tu amor. Tienes que escoger, una tendrá que perder. Es ella o soy yo quien ganará tu amor. Quien ganará tu amor. Quien ganará tu amor. Quien ganará tu amor. Tienes que escoger, una tendrá que perder. Es ella o soy yo quien ganará tu amor.
Something like that.
Something like, I don't know, something like that. Just beautiful.
I play different every time I play it. It's different. It's different.
Oh, you're such an artist, self-deprecating. No, I don't know. Did I do that okay? It was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And last night you were at the Toronto Region Board of Trade in front of a baby grand piano.
For the Toronto Waterfront Awards for the Outstanding Women's Achievement. Yes.
And did you not? You won that award yourself. You won.
And I played it on the piano, and there were several different awards in different categories.
Yes.
And, the grand piano was beautiful. It was a very interesting experience. The first time I've literally had cameras literally in my face while I'm playing. Like a guy walked around the grand piano, went inside of it, and had the camera the camera was like right to my face, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, is this what it's like when it was very interesting. Like, it was exciting, but at the same time there was like cameras everywhere.
Well, get used to it.
Right in my face. I'm like,
get used to it.
I actually wanted to say back off. Like,
no.
Oh God, but
No,
it was nice about it.
No, get used to it, Rosita, because it's going to happen a whole lot more. And
it was a lot of fun, though. We had a lot of fun last night.
Yeah. I'm so happy. We have to go to break again.
Oh, okay.
We're going to come back with Adoro.
Oh, I have a story about Adoro. Yes.
We're going to now. We can tell the story before Adoro. We can go right after commercial break, and then we'll play Adoro. Okay, how's that sound?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
From Toronto, Canada, CHHA 1610 AM, the voice of our community, because we are a part of your daily life.
Yeah, part of our daily life. We're here at CHHA, and it's 8:47, 25 degrees still. It's beautiful out, and we've got the beautiful Rosita Stone in studio. So tell us about Adoro.
Well, Armando Manzanero, the most famous romantic songwriter in Mexico, in the history of Mexico, he passed away, and I just had this overwhelming feeling to do a tribute to him, because I had listened. My mom from Torreon, Mexico, we listened to Armando Manzanero. Like, my whole life I listened to him.
Yes.
And he's just such a big part of my life from like the time I was born, Yeah. And when he died, I thought, I have to do something. So I put that together. I chose Adoro because I think it's the most famous song he has. And I did my own rendition.
So this is a cover, yeah.
I did my own rendition on a grand piano at the Chalet Studio, and then we shot. I had a friend come in and a couple cameras and shoot it at the same time. So we just winged it, and it turned out great. I love it.
Wow.
So we just did it, and because I wanted something to put out there, and then I was on all the promoting it in Mexico, and I ended up on all the major stations and networks, and it just went.
Oh, yeah.
It just went
such
to Mexico,
such an icon.
And then as far as me, my mom's being from there, and it really made a mark in Mexico. And I had my friends, my cousins, my aunts all heard it and saw it on the TV and the radio. So it was, I was really happy about that because I wanted to do something, I wanted to do something. And coming from Canada, it was like a Canadian doing that there. It was even more surprising for them. So
yes. But that's the thing, music has to have some kind of meaning,
Absolutely.
Not just, that's really, really important. Again, we were talking about this with Ori Dagan about historical value of music.
Yes.
And this is what that is. So we're going to play Adoro, Rosita Stone's beautiful cover.
It's very different than the other versions. I did my own rendition and just went with it.
Well, isn't that okay? Just your rendition. Well, I don't know. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great. It's great. I've heard it. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so
Here
much.
it is, Adoro.
Thank you.
Adoro la calle en que estuvimos, la noche cuando nos conocimos. Adoro las cosas que me dices, nuestros ratos felices, los adoro, vida mía. besos que nos damos nos han dado vida mía, y me muero por tenerte junto a mí, cerca, muy cerca de mí, no separarme de ti. Y es que eres mi existencia, mi sentir, eres mi luna, eres mi sol, eres mi noche de amor. Ay, ay, el brillo de tus ojos, lo dulce que hay tus labios rojos, la forma en que suspiras y hasta cuando caminas nos ha dado vida mía, y me muero por tenerte junto a mí, cerca, muy cerca de mí, no separarme de ti. Eres mi existencia, mi sentir, eres mi luna, eres mi sol, eres mi noche de amor. Ay, 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 el brillo de tus ojos, lo dulce que hay en tus labios rojos, la forma en que suspiras y hasta cuando caminas yo te adoro, vida mía, yo te adoro, vida mía. Ay, ay, yo te adoro, vida mía, yo te adoro. Pequeños vivos.
And that's Rosita Stone with her rendition of Adoro. We have a couple of minutes before we go. I want to play Hay Unos Ojos before we go, and I got only a couple of minutes to talk right now. Okay. So I want to thank you very much, Rosita, for coming into the studio.
Joyce.
And people, please go to rositastone.com. And also, and your YouTube channel is?
Rosita Stone Worldwide.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
And Instagram, Rosita Stone Music. Rosita Stone Music.
Just go to Google Rosita Stone and you're going to get everything.
Music,
Rosita Stone. Anyway, I want to thank you again for coming in and sharing the music. The videos are gorgeous.
Thank you.
And we heard the angels sing tonight. Absolutely
Thank
beautiful. You. And we're going to go out with Hay Unos Ojos. Give me a very, very, 30 seconds.
Hay Unos Ojos. This is with Jorge Lopez. Mm-hmm. He actually played on Linda Ronstadt's album where she recorded this song. And
wow.
This song is a little bit old, so my voice is a little bit different than it is now, and I think I might re-record it. But
That's
this
okay.
is
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's I like it a lot.
Well, we have to play a lot of your music, so here it is. Enjoy, and we'll be back next week with more beautiful music. Here's Rosita Stone. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Ranchera.
Hay unos ojos que si me miran hacen que mi alma tiemble de amor. Son unos ojos tan primorosos, ojos más lindos no he visto yo.
CHHA 1610 AM, the first and only Hispanic radio station in Canada from Toronto to the world.